What's up guys, Pyromaniac720 here, and I have for you a couple more battles from the ORAS Battle Spot in-game doubles ladder. So as you can see, I'm switching up the team a little bit, and I did lie. I said I probably was going to be able to post a video today, but I'm going to be able to, so I'm really excited for that. So as you can see, my team is Gengar, Dragonite, Raikou, Cobalion, Charizard, and Ludicolo. So, because it's my last battle for a few days, I decided, hey, might as well use Charizard X because it's my favorite Mega Evolution, and I honestly think that it's very viable in this format. Charizard X, of course, hits disgustingly hard with stab boosted, tough claws boosted, flare blitzes, and plus Dragon Claw is really solid too. And yes, Charizard does struggle a little bit in this format because its stabs don't hit a lot of things super effectively. I mean, fire is good, but you know, Dragon Claw doesn't hit a lot of things super effectively, but it does hit a lot of things hard neutrally. You just have to watch out for steel types and fairies, which yes, they do run rampant, but I mean, if you can play around them, then your Charizard can really destroy teams. I mean, even at as long as it's at even, it can OHKO a Landorus T with Flare Blitz. Like, that's how strong Mega Charizard X is. So I mean, I think it's good, and I'll probably use it in a future tournament. But for now, just use it on Battle Spot. So currently my rating sits at 1648 with a record of 211 and 169. I plummeted last night. I had some horrible luck, and I don't know if my opponents were making really good predictions or if I was just over predicting. But you know, like for example, I had like, I'm not gonna say the Pokemon because it's my original team, but I had like a Pokemon that threatens Mawile, and I had a Fire type that threatens Mawile, and I want to say something else that hits. Oh, and a Gardevoir. I'll say Gardevoir. Versus a Mawile and a Rotom. And I'm like, alright, well the Mawile's got to switch because I can easily OHKO it, no problem. And because I figured either he's going to switch or protect, and then I'm just going to get Hydro Punked by the Rotom since I'm a fire type. And my opponent stayed in and destroyed Gardevoir, and that pretty much sealed the match for me. So it's just like stuff like that kept happening where I'm like, you have to switch or else you're screwed, then you lose your Mega, and like the Mega'd be the only thing on the team that could beat me. And then I burned the Rotom at one point, or I burned the Mawile at one point, and it still OHKO'd me through a play rough because of a crit. So it was like, it was annoying, but whatever. My opponent's team here is really cool. Weezing, Goodra, Scrafty, Azumarill, Charizard, and Rhydon. So I'm guessing that's definitely Charizard Y. Rhydon's there, of course, for Lightning Rod support for Charizard and Azumarill. Weezing, I think, actually has a lot of potential in this format. It's got monstrous defense, and it's got a pretty good move pool, so if you slap an Assault Vest on it, it can be a pretty good Pokemon. Goodra, of course, always really bulky. Scrafty, good for Intimidate support. This team definitely does a really good job supporting Charizard, I think. The one thing I don't like about Charizard Y is Drought, because now you have an Azumarill that has weakened Aqua Jets and Waterfalls, which isn't good because, you know, without a Belly Drum, Azumarill is pretty underwhelming. I mean, it's only base 100, base 50 plus, you know, doubled because of huge power. So I'm guessing we're definitely going to see Scrafty as a lead here. So I'm going to lead Ludicolo for Fake Out. And I think I'm going to lead Gengar. Charizard, of course, in the back. Oh, do I even want to bring Charizard? Charizard's got a really tough matchup here. I definitely want to bring Raikou. As long as I can get rid of the Rhydon, I'm going to be in good shape. And, of course, Ludicolo can beat the Rhydon pretty well. So my... I don't have a way... I have Cobalion to hit... So, let's see. Cobalion does fairly well in this matchup. Dragonite does okay. Charizard does okay. I think I just want the raw power of Charizard. Although Cobalion's, I do need a way to hit that Scrafty super effectively is the issue. But, I mean, he can just Drain Punch me right back. So I'm going to go with Charizard. Also, since Charizard X walls Charizard Y. If this is Charizard X that I'm facing, then A, that's going to be really cool because how often do two people with Charizard X face off? And B, it's going to be a really good bluff because that entire team screamed Charizard Y. I actually used Charizard X at a PC, or I got top 4, where I also had Hydreigon and Garchomp on the team, so that way I was really bluffing like I have Char Y, but I actually brought Char X, which was kind of cool. As we see, Azumarill and Charizard come out. So, Raikou is going to be really good in this matchup. Oh, but I need to get rid of stuff. I'm going to use Fake Out on Charizard, and I'm going to also Sludge Bomb Charizard. I'm guessing we're going to see double Protect, as we do see Mega Charizard Y come out. So maybe Charizard won't Protect, whereas it Mega Evolve this turn? It'd be really bad. I just don't understand why people Mega Evolve and then Protect. I guess that way you could get a switch next turn if you want, but... yeah, we're not going to see Protect from Charizard, so maybe I should have just gone for the Sludge Bomb for Azumarill. And I thought Charizard, obviously I flinched. As Azumarill goes for the knockoff. It brings me down to my stash. So this knockoff is telling me that Azumarill is probably has a Focus... not Focus Sash, probably has Assault Vest. Assault Vest or Band. And Azumarill's not very strong, so I don't even think a knockoff would do that much damage to a Gengar unless it was banded. Which pretty much means that I think I can pretty safely double into it with Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb and KO it. No, alright, so I called that wrong. I bet you I'm about to take an Overheat in the face. Heat Wave, alright. I'm going to heal back a lot of that health at least. I am Assault Vest Ludicolo, so that's nice. And I crit it, nice. Alright, so I am in pretty decent shape, I think, overall. Of course, any water attacks Azumarill throws at me will not be super effective onto Charizard due to the fact that Charizard is a Dragon type as well as a Fire type, and plus the Sun is out. So I'm just going to Dragon Dance. I think I have a pretty safe Dragon Dance here, to be honest. As Azumarill comes out, let's see what comes in. As it's Goodra. Uh-oh, I hope it's not Sap Sipper. I really wonder if that Rhydon's in the back. If that Rhydon's not in the back, then I'm in really good shape. Although if Rhydon is in the back, then I need to conserve this Ludicolo better. As Charizard avoids it, I didn't want Charizard to avoid it. Well, I mean, I don't care that Charizard avoided it, but maybe I should have just gone for the Dragon Claw. Well, I guess I can do it this turn now, at least. As it is Sap Sipper. Alright, so I really want to go for the Charizard, but at the same time, Charizard really doesn't threaten my Charizard, and if I go for if I hit it into the Protect, if I go for Charizard and it protects, then Goodra's is going to KO me with Draco, and I cannot have that at this point in the match. So I'm going to Scald Charizard and Dragon Claw Goodra. Let's see if we see Azumarill come back in. So we do see Azumarill come back in. So maybe I should have done that a little differently. Dragon Claw doesn't affect. Charizard goes for the Heat Wave. That's all fine, well and dandy, though. And, oh, Ludicolo dies. Oh, boy. Okay, so I have Raikou now, so I'm not too concerned. Especially because, alright, so if Rhydon's in the back, I'm definitely in trouble. So I'm going to Thunderbolt Azumarill and just Dragon Claw Charizard. Let's see if Rhydon comes in. I should have called that switch on Azumarill. That was bad on my part. I should have at least doubled into Azumarill. As Charizard switches out, so hopefully Rhydon comes in. As it does. So the fact that Rhydon came into that spot, actually I'm pretty happy about. Because now I get a Dragon Claw off on it. Which, oh, Jesus. And of course, I am Specs locked. As we see Play Rough come out on the Charizard, Charizard avoids it. Whew. Although the Sun going away doesn't help me much. So I'm just going to I'm locked in, so I have to Thunderbolt. I'm going to Dragon Claw Rhydon again. As we see Aqua Jet come out, I'm guessing we're going to see an Earthquake come out from that Rhydon. Which is probably going to KO everything. I need a crit. I didn't get it. As Bulldoze comes out. That's interesting. So of course now I'm in a really tough spot. I actually can't win the match. Because I'm just going to get Aqua Jetted. I needed that Bulldoze to KO. Oh well. I guess I could have won actually if I protected Charizard and he Bulldozed again. really sucks. He went for the rock slide anyway. So yeah, definitely my fault. I should have called those predictions better. Those are just bad on my part. I need to conserve Ludicolo because I knew Rhydon was the back, especially with Azumarill and Charizard in the field. So I just got 4-0'd actually. Wow. Definitely when I thought that was going to be a 4-0. But yeah, really good job of my opponent. Really good switches and everything. So, alright, let's try that again. And of course, Rhydon is so bulky defensively, especially because Rhydon, the reason people typically use Rhydon is because they can give it an Eviolite, which of course makes its defenses through the roof. So down to 1632. I think I was at 1720 yesterday, for a little bit at least. I think I was at 1800 last week. Really plummeted since then. I'm currently sitting at 211 and 170. And of course I do leave tomorrow morning for Virginia Regionals. It's going to be snowy here because it's New England. It's always snowing. But I guess we're supposed to get another blizzard, so hopefully I miss that. Hopefully I don't like crash on the way there. That would really suck. Especially since I just got a new car. I don't want to crash it. God, I'm really annoyed about that last match. I rushed through my moves. I didn't think them through. I've just been making really bad moves lately on Battle Spot, and it's been a little frustrating. As Lindis from France with a 1688 rating wants to battle me, or is our opponent. And Lindis has a pretty standard team of Zapdos, Gengar, Terrakion, Heatran, Suicune, and Kangaskhan. So, Ludicolo does really well against Terrakion. I guess not really well against Terrakion. Ludicolo does okay against Terrakion. Beats Heatran, beats Suicune. You know, assuming I don't get burned by Heatwave or Scald. So it's going to be really important in this matchup. I'm going to lead Charizard and Gengar. I think Charizard Gengar is going to give me a really solid lead. I'm going to bring Ludi in the back, and I'm going to bring Cobalion in the back. Raikou does beat the Suicune, but so does Ludicolo. Cobalion is really good because it beats Kangaskhan, it beats Terrakion, assuming I win Speed Tie, it beats Heatran, and if I hit Stone Edge, it doesn't beat Zapdos, but it does a really good job against Zapdos. So Raikou would also be really nice because it hits every Pokemon on the team for neutral or super effective damage. And of course, a Specs Thunderbolt from a Raikou at neutral damage does a lot of damage, which is always nice. And unfortunately, I was not feeling Dragonite either game today. Dragonite gets pretty much destroyed by this team. It doesn't hit anything super effectively. And it gets walled by Heatran. Suicune's going to beat it with Ice Beam. Although, maybe if it hits me with Ice Beam, if my multi-scales are broken, I could be in good shape. So let's see how this goes. Lindis is issuing a challenge. So I lead Charizard Gengar. And like I said, I think Charizard's really good because it does also have a really good move pool. Of course, I run a very standard Dragon Dance set with Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Protect. But of course, you could run a bulkier set and run Thunder Punch or Earthquake or Rock Slide. You could run... I think Earthquake would be really good because that way you can beat Heatran. You could run a... you could run a bulky like Roost set, Will-O-Wisp Roost set, which I think Enosh ran. Was it Enosh? Not Enosh. The Flow? I don't know. Someone ran it. I'm going to double into Zapdos with a Flare Blitz and a Sludge Bomb. I think it's got a Tailwind, and I don't want that to happen. I'm guessing this Gengar is going to Shadow Ball into my Gengar, and that's fine with me because I have a Sash. So I'm going to go for the Icy Wind. Huh. I did not expect that. Let's see if we see a Tailwind come out for sure. So Sludge Bomb, of course, is going to get off no problem. And I do outspeed, so that should KO. Although I did have Zapdos at this range in LCQ, and it did not KO at Flare Blitz. And my opponent was running like 252 Bold or something, he said, which is like ridiculous. Or maybe it was a +1 Dragon Claw that didn't KO from that range, and I was just like, what? So it had a Rocky Helmet, so that's good to get rid of. As Suicune comes out, So, I'm guessing we're going to see a Scald on the Charizard and a Shadow Ball on the Gengar. So I'm going to Dragon Dance here. And I don't even mind losing Gengar right now, so I'm just going to Shadow Ball his Gengar and hope he goes for another Icy Wind, or expects me to do something else. Or she, I guess. Was Lindis a she? I don't remember. I think it was. As Gengar Sludge Bombs Charizard. And crits me. Oh, damn. I definitely was not expecting that. As I'm still faster than Suicune, that's good. Let's see if Suicune sets up a Tailwind. As Gengar is, of course, sashed, as expected. As it snarls. Interesting. That does a lot of damage, too. So I have Cobalion and Ludicolo. So I'm just going to Scald Gengar and protect my Gengar. Oh no, I'm going to switch out my Gengar for Cobalion, hoping that Suicune snarls again. I would love the justified boost. And his Gengar is going to stay in, so let's see if he carries Protect. Let's see if the Suicune protects. So just going to Sludge Bomb into my Ludicolo. Oh, it does a lot more damage than I would have wanted. And it poisons me. Oh! A Snarl does come out. Perfect, so I get a nice attack boost. That worked out perfectly. So of course, the Sludge Bomb kind of hurts. And getting poisoned. But at least his Gengar is off the field and my Gengar's speed is back to normal. So, I really hope this Heatran is in the back right now. Because if it is, I'm in really good shape. Potentially. As it's Kangaskhan. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kangaskhan. So, this just got slightly... You know what? Actually, I think I'm in really good shape. So I'm going to Giga Drain Suicune and just protect Cobalion. I can't lose Cobalion here. It's really important in this matchup. Of course, then the question becomes, do I close combat the Kangaskhan or close combat the Suicune? As Kangaskhan does have Protect. Alright, so let's see if we see a Scald come into... Oh, Tailwind. Very nice play. So I'm presumably that Kangaskhan has Low Kick. So I could switch in Gengar here, but I don't know. I'm not feeling switching in Gengar because even my opponent probably can't do anything anyway because my opponent probably runs, you know, Double Edge, Sucker Punch, and like Low Kick or Drain Punch. I don't think Low Kick can OHKO Cobalion. I've survived them a few times. I just don't know what the spreads were. So let's see if they double up into Cobalion. Probably not. As Low Kick does come out, will I survive it? Nope. Critical hit. I don't think the crit didn't matter anyway. What attack we're going to see from this Suicune? Oh, a Scald. Interesting that they Scald, they didn't just Snarl. It's maybe probably doubled into Cobalion. A Citrus. Damn. So I'm going to lose both games today. God damn it. Really nice play with the Suicune Tailwinding. And that, of course, that poison's really killing me right now because I could be well over half health right now from these Giga Drains. So Gengar is going to come out. My opponent... I really don't think my opponent can lose this, to be honest. They can just, you know, attack Ludicolo with whatever attack they have and then just Scald Gengar and it's going to be game over. So I'm going to Will-O-Wisp Kangaskhan, but Double Edge comes out in the Ludicolo. So again, I'm continuing my unimpressive streak of making good plays. My opponents are just outplaying me in every game right now, which is really frustrating. If Snarl comes out, it's going to KO Gengar. Wow, so we go 0-2 in today's episodes. Definitely not how I wanted this to go. The killer was that Tailwind Protect, because otherwise I could have just Tailwind or Close Combated that Kangaskhan for the win. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Definitely will not be posting anything in the next few days, but hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday I will start posting my videos from Virginia. Definitely 9 rounds of stuff. Hopefully some top cut stuff. So until next time, guys, bye.